Our featured table where Stephen Chidwick has Jack 8 suited and is showing his creative side.
Yeah, reasonable holding in late position. Certainly going to want to open there, push the envelope a little bit.
Trickett, ace-jack.
It's definitely a hand you're going to play. The question is, do you flat, see a flop, or do you want to 3-bet? Knowing that Chidwick opens pretty wide in this situation, you can obviously make an argument for 3-betting, but flatting isn't bad either. Yeah, Trickett's going to play it safe, out of position, doesn't want to bloat the pot just yet. It's going to bring Kenny along. For a min raise, this is what you'll notice. Pros are going to defend their big blind. So if you are min raising, understand that, you know, a guy like Bryn is going to want to see a flop, and he's going to make good decisions post flop for sure.
So Trickett dominates Chidwick, who in turn dominates Kenny, heading to the 7-4 tray all club flop, which is all Chidwick. He has flopped the flush, but Trickett does have the nut flush redraw.
And Kenny also is going to be involved here with a gut shot straight flush draw. I'll check this flop.
Trickett does have the nut flush draw, but instead hits a jack on the turn.
Well, this is big trouble for Trickett. He has the nut flush draw. He's also got top pair. He elects to check. Really interesting. Wow. Well, I mean, now Chidwick is going to have to bet. You know, he checked the flop, under-repping his hand. He's going to want to bet here. What is happening in this hand? Nobody wants to bet, and they all have pretty decent spots where they could bet.
Now the pair on the board means that jack-high flush is no longer as safe as it once was.
It's pretty safe considering the way the hand is played. You shouldn't worry too much about it.
For sure.
And if you're Trickett here, you're thinking, well, you know, I want to get some value here. I've got the best hand, high percentage of the time. With a jack, I have the ace of clubs, so nobody's going to raise me with the nut flush because they can't have that. Now, question, what is Bryn thinking about here? Creative player. Look, he's not calling with 8 high. Bryn is trying to represent strong and raises big. Wow. So all of a sudden, Chidwick went from feeling really good about this hand to slow playing himself into a tough decision.
These are the perils of taking these sorts of lines as he checked back to close the action on 2 streets, and his hand is so under-rep that he decides he must call. And this call from Chidwick is just so strong, is it not, Daniel?
Yeah, you know, it's a great call. Obviously, it's you got to make this call. The question now for Sam Trickett is, can you call when it's been raised and called in front of you? You know, the jack's probably not good anymore. Bryn could easily have a hand like 7-4, 7-3 for a full house, jack 7 even. So for Sam here, you know, can find a way to possibly get away. But again, playing against high-level players, you never know.
All in.
What? Unbelievable. What is happening right now?
I don't think anything's happened in this hand that I would have predicted.
Unbelievable. Trickett deciding to turn his hand into a bluff. He's not doing this because he thinks his jack is good.
And as strong as Chidwick flatting Kenny's raise is, how much stronger is Trickett moving all in over the top of it?
Absolutely. Now if you're Chidwick, you have to ask yourself, well, whoa, this is a very, very strong play. And he's going to lay it down. This is going to get through. That was unbelievable for Trickett to recognize the situation. He blocked the jack, which means it's unlikely that someone had jacks full so he could get it through.
And he blocked the ace of clubs.
Yeah, what is he representing? That was unbelievable. Incredible play from Trickett there that got through.